talking today on one of the older games I have, NBA2K16.
Four straight field goals have been made off an assist. Jokic, and they'll keep possession.
I'm actually one of those people that will play the old games because, you know, sometimes they're better, sometimes they have better services. Because I don't play the online mode, so it's like, okay, I just want to play regular games, you know.
Now, here's
use some features. Want to just play the game. So, you know, it's not like I'm playing my team or whatever they call it.
Shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way.
And for
Dallas,
like, really, it didn't help to have the league drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched.
Right now, I'm playing as the Mavericks. I just had some weird things I got to deal with in my life that are just kind of crazy.
He's got 7. 14 feet away.
No services from anybody in their community, which is not surprising, but it's like not the time. I'm getting letters from the government saying, oh, you can't, you know, do work and, you know, get $5 or per delivery because, you know, we're giving you food stamps. And it's like, what? It's almost like one of those things where it's like, wow, that's idiotic.
Fantastic job finding the opening man.
You know, and I mean that in a literal way where it's like,
something else they've been able to do so
people
far
be
tonight.
like, oh, well, you make so much money. Like, I make, what, $80 per week? 80 bucks, not 80 bucks per week, 80 bucks for 2 weeks, so that's $40 a week. I'm still getting that confused, but still.
It has earned those tough points in the paint.
It's like, you know, one of those things where I'm just like, how am I making so much money? Or am I making, how do they think I'm making enough money to freaking F
they
them
have
over?
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint,
not making shit.
They haven't had to do much work.
You know, like, no offense to Uber, it's literally not their fault. It's just one of those things where, like, I might have to give up something I love because the government doesn't understand that, hey, it's a per diem job. It's like,
this lead will start shrinking even further.
It's deflected, but they're recovering. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They're throwing everything back at me. The game, I meant the game, not the government. I gotta put in my food stamps.
Here's Barton. He's coming off a 19-point game against
when I
San
get
Antonio.
4 pay stubs, which I have.
Feeds it to Laverne.
Because technically I work a week. I got a pay stub.
Taking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot.
Next week is going to be.
Didn't really try to hide it last
SSI is
season
monthly,
either.
so SSI.
It certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for
because
no
I'm doing this on my
reason.
own too, so I don't have a caseworker because she's an idiot.
He's off on the second.
I mean, idiot. I don't know like what she's even thinking. Like, she's like, oh well, we got a benefits counselor. I'm like, what's your job then? Like, you're just a caseworker? Okay. What do you do?
Communication there.
Felton kicks to Johnson. Here's Parsons.
You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, what the
good. In and out.
do you do? Do you just sit there and try to give me like bull crap? Because that's not what I want. I want services. I want help. Like, I don't even want to do things like wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I want some help, you know?
Second chance shot. That's it, and the Dallas lead is
but
cut to just 5 points.
they don't give it to me. I literally, I try to shoot straight with them. I don't try to bullshit them and say, "Oh, you're doing a great job," when you're like
back to the
sandbagging me. Like, I don't like
near the end of the season. Miscommunications like that can really bother a player.
Like,
it's a viable strategy. I don't know if it's viable, but it's a strategy that could pay dividends if executed.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Greet her, smile, and like.
It's tipped. Here's Pachulia on the wing. Johnson.
Like, it's not smile, it's just like
that's foul number 2 for him.
One of those things where I'm like, you know, that's one thing. You smile is a good thing, but when it's like you got to get services, you got to smile. It's almost like
6 points from their
what? You know, it's almost like what the hell? Like, no offense, but that sounds dumb. Like, it does sound dumb in a way because you like caseworkers should be able to just give you some services versus like do that crap.
8 attempts at the line so far.
And
you know, like, and I don't mean to say that, like, you should be, like, rude or, but, like, you know, it's like...
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
It's like one of those things where I'm just, like, kind of done with this, you know,
that comes off the assist by
this bowl of just,
Ingles
like,
has got 4 this quarter.
oh, you know, this caseworker's feelings were hurt so much. It's like, no, like, I mean, I care about that in a human way, but I don't care about that in a, you know, another way. Like, why is this affecting my shit? Like, I don't get it.
Got
like,
16 points. Mavericks leading by 8.
Like, if I'm shutting, like, one of the things I thought about was, like, she was like, why are you shutting down? And I'm like, because, like, I'm shutting down because you asked me a question I didn't really like, so... I mean, that's, like, the only thing I could think of where it was, like, where I got really, really unhealthily mad at her, you know what I mean? Like, like, the whole thing is just, like, because, like, some of them was, like, oh, we're not putting you in the car because we don't want you to get cockroaches. Okay, that's whatever. You work with,
to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
You work with the people that don't have the money to do this shit, and you're worried about cockroaches, like... And you're worried, you don't, like, even try, like, to set up a, like, she didn't try to set up an appointment with, like, you know, a fucking, you know, car that Intercommunity has. She just, oh, the Intercommunity ride's not available, bye. That's pretty much what it was. I was like, are you kidding me?
And it's Johnson picking him up. Shoots.
Like...
I don't like get it to go.
I really don't, because it's like...
have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
They literally, like, freaking held me over, you know? What do you, like, I got so much crap I gotta do, and I gotta deal with a bunch of numbskulls that literally don't know what the hell they're talking about sometimes.
Free throw, no good for Dorsey.
Wow.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
That's Shaq.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better.
Yeah,
so the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Felton against Nelson.
Trying to see if I can get an opening here.
Pass to Ingles. From deep. The shot will not go.
And I just blew a last chance shot. They didn't.
Can't get it to go.
Nope.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Well, Jameer, what disappointed you about the way this team played in the first half, and what needs to change after the halftime?
I mean, we got to obviously keep them off the offensive boards. We're making a lot of mistakes.
It gets kind of nuts when you think about it, to be honest with you, in our country. Oh, you got food stamps. Oh, you got so much food.
We have to play smart. We can't go out there and
I don't get enough food, man. Like, I literally, yesterday I almost died because, like, and I mean died, like, in a very loose sense, because, like, it was one of those things where if I passed out,
welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K I would have been dead. I wouldn't be here. Ernie
you know?
Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille
O'Neal. I would be in Hartford being really trampled on, robbed, or whatever.
He had 14
and it would have been,
that would have been bad. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening
eventually
period
got some little Debbie snacks and things
that'll
like
do
that.
It for now as we send you back
it's just
to Kevin
like
Harlan
when your blood sugar's at 37, like I got lucky I had $1 on me. Otherwise, I asked point blank. I asked my doctor today because I had a doctor's appointment today. Not be just it was just weird. And it was like, oh yeah, at that point, just call the hospital. If you don't have the money on you and you're not able to get food, call the hospital. 911 right away. So I was like, I was at the point where, you know, even if I probably, you know, did have enough to get to someplace, not a good idea. Very careful, you know what I mean? Like, very kind of like, oh hey, you can't, like, you're cutting my food stamps when stuff like that happens. Like, there's some good news out of this. There's a little bit of a good news is that I was able to get off of insulin. That's good. You know, so that was like a huge plus. You know, versus being on insulin and, you know, just
16 points and also
you know,
those
kind of like that sucks sometimes. Like, you know, today I picked out because I got my paycheck from Uber. Like, I mean, I don't get what my mom is saying sometimes. It's like everything is online. I can print out the stubs. That's not a problem, but everything is online. Like, the other thing is everything from Social Security is online too, so it's like it's all there. Like, I gotta
Clark, as you recall, at SMU for
Larry put my payment information. I hate this whole system of like, oh, you did this, oh, you did this one thing that pays you peanuts. Like, and again, it's not Uber's problem. It's really more a problem with Social Security and DSS, because in where I live, DSS is the one that gives out the food stamps, and they're like, oh, you made $50, and they're trying to take it away from me. Like, you know, I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Probably kill some time before I go to intercommunity, because I gotta take care of this.
So after making the first, he goes
like,
1 for 2.
And you know, with Mudiay, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where I'm trying to take care of it before it takes me out.
And
you know what I mean?
Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed to get 19 wins against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is.
I can't live without food stamps. It's like food stamps. It's just, it's essential. Like, I'm broke. I mean, like I said, I really don't have a job. It's more like side cash.
Well, last year for the Nuggets, they were really searching, and they finished 12th
like,
in the
here's the
Western
thing: I
Conference.
get what, $700.
You know, not a great place to be.
I don't want to say exactly, but you know, $700, and I can make up to 1,316, I think, something like that. And I literally can't, you know, if I come over that, they take away my food stamps, right? But I make $50 at a good week, you know, on a week like maybe this week, and it's like, you just made too much. You made $50. What the fuck am I supposed to do? If I got a real job, I'd be better off, but still kind of screwed.
Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the
offense, and it's like one of those things where they're trying to cut it back. I understand that, but like cut it in a way that makes sense. Like,
outside, Felton. He kicks to Anderson.
You know, don't cut it to people that are trying to get work. But not like, you know, if you're making more than you should, that's one thing. But I'm making $50 a week at the most.
Screen by Fareed. Here's
so, yeah.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Like, I mean,
got 11
one of the
points.
weird things is I thought the housing authority would be terrible, but the housing authority is at least like, oh, hey, we got some people that do this, you know.
Felton attacking.
You know, so like they get it. They have at least experience with it, you know, versus me, where it's like I have no, like, you know,
Foy's got his second bucket tonight.
How much, like, the weird thing is because I'm trying to get everything in for the month.
Felton kicks to Anderson. Banked in,
you know, I'm trying to think, okay, since I started on July 12th, you know, what have I actually made on average? Let's see. So, with everything, all things I've got, you know.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
I'm not going to pause it yet.
Last year was nothing short of a disaster. Missed the first.
I'm just talking, going to keep talking, you know. By the way, I found out the Uber app is kind of finicky if you don't have any data. I mean, I knew that, but I knew it doesn't work so well with like low data or, you know, when I used to go past my cap. But today I realized it doesn't work at all when you have the one-time extension. So let's just go to my earnings, weekly summary. 1635. 2 trips. With 3 hours online. That's pretty good. I mean, I made more than yesterday. That's always a plus. See earnings activity. All earnings activity. Okay. So, Saturday goes into... Okay, so we got how much? See, all earnings activity. All earnings activity. Just hit that. Okay, come on. I want to just see, like... Oh, come on. Oh, fuck it. Alright, earnings. Earnings details. 1635 plus 2393. So we're gonna round this up to 24 and round down to 16, so that's $40 plus, so that's $96 or 97, whatever. I made $100. She needs my tip record. She's gonna fucking flip a shit. Shit. Because they keep track of my tip records. Like, shit. What am I gonna do? Trying to think. Okay. Today is July 30th. Well, it was July 30th. So tip records. I heard from someone that did Uber and Lyft on another, through the grapevine, whatever. It was like cash tip log. Okay, so yeah, I got nothing. Except for the times that I do get tips, on Uber. So I could always go through Uber, and because sometimes they give you cash, which doesn't get recorded. So that's $8 in tips for July 15th. $2 last week, 10. And I mean $2 today. Yeah. I hate this. I hate this when like people. Hang on a second to see if they left a tip. $2 tip. $2 tip today. Alright, Alright, the good thing is I'm in the green with this. They record all my tips. Because I do, like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything about that, because that'd be bad. It's like, I gotta go to the bank eventually and get some.
With an ankle injury sustained in preseason.
My family is weird. They believe in the old school method of reporting every single tip. Like,
they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
The problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for it.
There's tips with Uber that get recorded, and then there's tips like that don't get recorded in Uber.
On the surface, it might seem
my mom's gonna flip a shit because
when you're behind,
I'm just gonna tell her like Uber does all the tips. I'm not gonna like bring her to the office at DSS because like that's what we call a disaster waiting to happen. Especially because like one of the things the intercommunity is doing is getting me a lawyer.
Timely passing leads
and
to
I mean,
assists, and that's been the recipe.
Like intercommunity does have some common sense, but like they also would be the kind of people that be like, oh well, you didn't want to go to group, we're not giving you the lawyer. It's like at that point, like, well, okay, fuck it, go with my parents. Like, I could do this by myself, but like, it's just not right. You know what I mean? Like, it's the weird thing of like, hey, go in numbers. Like, that's the one thing I would say to anybody in my situation right now. Go in numbers. Don't go in on your own. And I'm not talking about
On its way from
you know, like to be like really intimidating or anything like that. But if you go in numbers, you know, it's like better than going alone.
Back to Nurkic, what makes him an intriguing prospect beyond his size?
You know, that's the simplest advice I can give, because it's like
excellent footwork makes him really effective.
If you go alone, you wind up being on an island.
Speed and quick hands for a big,
you know,
3 dishes to 4.
I could call them actually and see what the fuck is going on with my food stamps.
Here's Fareed.
And I mean, like, that's the one example of like not going it alone, but like
with the defensive effort.
That might be something worth staying up all night for.
It's Anderson with the drive.
Then I got to deal with my asshole ex-friend Ryan Fennell, who's like, "Oh, you want to hang out?" And I'm like, "No, you yelled at me in front of Best Buy, dude. I don't want to hang out with like that guy. Like, no offense, but you yelled at me in public. Like,
400 pounds or more.
You know, why would I want to hang out with you?"
Big police officer there, boy.
I'm gonna go back to my bench thing and see what's up. Yes, I do need to put in some bench players. At least that guy. No, not anybody else. You all suffer.
The Nuggets trail by 13.
Totally screwed
and
this
Foy
up.
kicks to Fareed. Moutier pass to Nurkic. Tries from 10, and it's in off the backboard. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Nowitzki outside. Lets it fly from 18. Again,
no.
The miss by Nowitzki.
Dirk.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Here is Felton.
Yeah, I got to be up
He
at 10.
6.
Oh,
Parsons on the wing. Rebound by Nurkic.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game.
I'm just playing this
game
because it's downloaded on
there with him. I don't think he needs
That's
to try
all
to
I'm
do it
doing.
all by himself like that.
Like today, it's like
Gobert with the block, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Mavericks making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
I mean, I don't know. I just get tired of the bullshit within our community. I need help with food stamps, not a benefits counselor. Like, and they call me after the doctor's office where I had this great news, and then they got to do that shit.
Puts it up from 17.
I'm talking to my mom, like, proud of myself. You know, in a way that she'd understand.
For him tonight.
Let's leave it at that.
Anderson's shot is off.
Then literally I get a phone call. I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, I don't know your number.
His
I don't
defensive
like
ability
you.
is a big factor. I mean,
You got my
there's no
purse.
denying that.
Jokic
It's
passes to
like,
Fareed.
I was calling my mom just out of like, I needed somebody to talk to. The warm line in Connecticut wasn't open yet.
The pass to
And
Jokic.
it's been weird today, so
Here's Moutier.
yeah.
And again, Denver no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real
Like,
head scratches. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's
You know, it's one of those things where I was like, yeah, whatever, it's closed. I got friends, I got people I can talk to. I got my mom, my dad, whatever.
Just not letting up at all.
You know,
Well, you know, the Mavs made the playoffs last season, but they really had a
like,
hard time
you know,
against
when
the
it
rest
comes
of the
to this,
Western
it's
Conference
like,
contenders.
there's no screwing around anymore. Like, I can't like lose food stamps. I can't. You know, it's like it's not a good it's not even an option really. It's like, fuck good options. Like, no, it's not an option. Take Chandler Parsons out, put in. I have too many guys that just play shooting guard or point guard, but still better than, you know. Justin Anderson, don't you play shoot? Okay. Yeah. This guy goes out. I do this because I have no idea how to do it in the actual real thing, real game. You know, in game when you're like, oh yeah, I'm up and down the court, but no, I don't know how to do that. So I also go to the pause mini.
Offensively, they were pretty good, but they didn't quite come up with enough stops when they needed them.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. So good. And it's Tyler
after
Johnson
getting like all this bad news. At least I'm off this one.
Joey Dorsey's checked in for Will Barton. Johnson comes in for
really a huge accomplishment. I still am a diabetic.
For 3,
but
Nelson.
That's step number 1 in this whole thing.
Teletovic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they told me I would never
about what the Mavs did,
off
how they played against the West, 29-23 record
so
against the rest of the conference.
One for the human spirit,
it's a little misleading, the win total.
Where
I mean, if you look at the Mavs against the teams that they compare themselves to,
the weird thing is I still probably the weird thing is I changed nothing really.
Over the course of the season.
I just order more ground beef. I know what the fuck I'm doing with my diet. Like, when I mean ground beef, it's not like I sit there eating all the ground beef. It's like, hey, I look at the back of shit and make sure I'm eating like good stuff. I cut out a lot of little Debbie snacks, to be honest with you.
Or you'll give up points.
All the regular sodas gone.
Nelson kicks to Dorsey. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's good, but
Pachulia's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside. The shot is off. Now Denver takes
like one of those things where you're just like, I'm so excited about that, but everything else is like going down the tubes. Oh, they want to take away like certain aspects of Medicaid. Okay, but
Nelson, the
like
pass
what?
to Fareed. 14
this
feet away,
is what
and he hits
bothers
the
me with
shot.
people is like
Fareed's got his second bucket
they want to take away my ability to get new glasses, right?
Making the defense pay.
But which is not.
And Walker kicks to Anderson.
I mean that's bad. Like I wear glasses because you don't see my face because of the lack of webcam, which is a good thing. Believe me right now.
But they've had a number of empty ones a long time without
it's like,
a basket.
oh shit, you know, if I need glasses, I'm screwed. Like I hate
Johnson
that because
Johnson.
it's like I might as well not tell them anything about this, but
off on the layup.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And it's good. That's 10 points for Johnson.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns.
I love it when they give you a job without health coverage
in their respective offenses.
And they like you don't make
dropping
anything,
a delicious
you know,
dime
so,
there.
Like, whatever.
Dallas
then you get told, hey, like you make over this amount of money, which I don't.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Then
Teletovic just
like
got 8.
you don't get anything.
Oh, how about the floater there?
Rebreathe to the left. You don't get anything.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Nelson.
Yeah, so I'm like, I took my trazodone just because. Why the hell wouldn't I? And it's like, it's kicking in. It's kicking in.
And Pachulia pulls it down.
Yeah, I might
Dallas
go biking tomorrow. I might not. Like, probably not because it's like.
Shooting, and he gets the bucket.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half.
I don't want to stay up all night.
That's
like
fine.
I will if I have to get to DSS at like 6 in the morning.
Not to take nearly as many three-pointers
that's not a pleasurable
Clearly,
experience.
He's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Walker goes in.
Nothing like taking the 88M because.
From the arc. That one.
There we go. Kemba get hot.
That's now 8 points. Now in the game for Walker. The Nuggets trail by 18.
You know what? I want that guy finishing out the game. Because, like, you know, some of these guys ain't going to do that. Joe Ingles, you go in there. As I'm like not talking, I'm doing such a great job entertaining. Whatever, put those guys in. Give them some
dishes
minutes.
to Nelson.
mean, we're all. I keep forgetting that we're almost up by
1:36 left to play in the third. Denver gets it back. Jokic passes to
Joker's
Fareed.
in the game.
Dishes it to Nelson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. They set the pick. And Fareed has it in the corner. They shoot again, and he hits the jump shot.
Knock down that shot.
Fareed's
That was actually weird because I thought he was
and after a scoreless
get
first
it.
half,
Either
miss it.
He had tight defense
in the second.
Johnson left side, kicks to Pachulia. Johnson against Johnson. A three from Anderson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 16. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter.
16, so.
Now the feed to Nelson. To the inside. Jokic, no good. Mavericks leading by 16. Outside, Walker from deep. Sinks it.
Holy hell, that's a deep three.
Walker's got 11 points.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable.
I was actually attempting a pump fake.
Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now, here is Nelson. There's the pick. Puts up a three. Good on the shot.
Oh, wow.
He's got 9.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks lead by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
I just want to stop recording because I'm tired. And I'm going to be up in 10, so, yeah. All right, I'll see you.